What is up? So today, wife's in there shopping. I got a little bit bored, so I figured, hey, I've got my camera with me. I'll do a little video here. So I've been thinking about doing this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This is on the Pentax K3 Mark III. It's kind of a wish list, or as you know, let me start off by saying, as you know, maybe the KP came out. It's been over 6 months ago, and Pentax has come out. It's been way over 6 months. Pentax has come out and, at the time, and said, no, this is not, this is not taking over the K3 line. There will be a new K3 probably announced in with 6 months time. Well, it's been I don't know, close to a year, and there's not even any rumors of specs or anything like that coming out. So I'm assuming that they're going to announce something by the end of the year, and then it would probably ship, in the or be ready to purchase in the spring or something like that. So, but what would I like to see? I did post this on some forums and Facebook and such, and some people came up, other Pentaxians came up with some ideas what they would like to see. But I'm going to go over what I'd like to see. And it's hard, because these cameras have gotten so good. This is my K70, and I didn't get the K3 Mark II, didn't get it, but I had the K3, and this thing is up there. The only difference is the K3 I might have a little bit better, more focusing points and such. But the thing I do like about this, and I'd like to see in the K3 Mark III, would be a flippy screen. Other things that that kind of borrowed from other cameras that they don't have currently would be a nice touch screen. That would be interesting to see, and a little bit, they always have, Pentax gets a bum rap for their video. Obviously, it's not the best, but it's good. So I'd like to see that maybe go up a little bit, put some 4K video on there. We hadn't seen that yet, so it would be nice to see that in the camera. And I'd like to see the usual stuff. These cameras are already really good. The sensors in these have gone awesome over the past 10 years. It's gotten so extremely much better in the past 10 years. But a little get the dynamic range a little bit better, and high ISO performance, all that good stuff. And you can still, I think the megapixels that you have around 24 is fine with me. Somewhere in there, you don't have to go extreme with it. But let me see what else. It's like I said, I posted in forums, and people came up with different ideas of what they liked. Better focusing system. I'm personally am fine with. I don't need 4,000, points on here. I actually like this one. I think this is 9 or 12. I can't remember exactly how many points are on here. The only time I actually flip around the points is when I've got something that has a wide open aperture of something wide open that's f1.4, f1.8 or something like that, and I'll go to the edge, and I would like to see some of the focusing points closer to the edge of the frame. Doesn't have to be a million of them, but just something closer to the edge of the frame that's a cross point that's really accurate. I don't do a lot of action sports, so the focusing system I always hadn't had a problem with, because I don't do that action sport. So some people complain about it, say the other cameras have better. So as far as that's concerned, and a lot of people, or a few people on the forum said mirrorless. So I guess I could go either way on the mirrorless. I had a Sony camera, A6300, and had a couple of Micro Four Thirds cameras, and I kind of liked it. It was fine. I think they would do a pretty good job with it. The reason being because a lot of those mirrorless cameras, I don't like their ergonomics on those, and Pentax to me has always fit my hand extremely well. So if they made a mirrorless, I hadn't tried that artsy fartsy one they came out with, the K01 or whatever. I hadn't tried that. I need to try that. But I think they would do a good job of making the ergonomics right, and their menu system is all it's a ton better than Sony's is and stuff like that. So As far as other things I'd like to see on that, I mean, like I said, all these cameras are really good. It's hard for me if they come out and with the K3 Mark III and it doesn't have a lot of cooler features. Maybe that's why it's taken so long. They're trying to add some features in. Then some of these other cameras that they already have out, the technology's gone so far. So maybe they're taking their time with it, which would be good. If they take their time with it and make a really awesome camera, I'd be happy with that. So that's about what I want on a Pentax K3 Mark III. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you want on a K3 Mark III. And yeah, I want them to keep the purchase price. I can't remember what the K3 Mark III was. I think it was $12.99. That KP I thought was overpriced at $1,200. So yeah, I don't want to see Pentax start to move their price up, because they always kept their price competitively below the Canon and the Nikon for the same range of camera, and they typically have more features in them for the money. So that KP seemed a little bit pricey on the Pentax side, so I don't want to see them raise that K3 Mark III starting price when it comes out. So keep that price low, add some features in there, and I will be a buyer. But I don't know what you're going to do. These are already awesome cameras. So thanks for watching. Like I said, leave a comment below of what you think you would like to see in a K3 Mark III. Thanks for watching.